We have to, when you compare the storms, this storm is much worse than Irene was. And we've got, that's the problem we have. Here it's water and wind, and we had more wind than we've ever had before. But you know, so when we compare the two, it's very difficult to compare how fast people are working, how fast people are doing things, because this is a much worse storm than the last one was. So I'd be glad to take any questions.
Lieutenant Governor, can you talk a little bit about people heeding the advice of evacuations? People are still there. We're using a lot of state resources, a lot of local resources to go check on them. And
you know, the governor started this, I think, on Sunday, and talking about please leave. You know, please leave where it's not safe. You know, we can't make people do it. We order people to do it, but if they don't leave, you know, the locals can't move them out of the house. People would be much smarter to, even now, if you're in a bad area and you don't have the power in your house, please, you know, you still have a chance. Let's get you out of there. Let's get you into a safe place. Towns like Fairfield set up a great shelter. Come into the shelter. It's not a bad place to be. It's good food, good company, but we've got to get you into safe places, and I would hope people would leave. Hey,
are you pleased with how the utility companies have done so far?
You know what? Nobody's ever pleased because it's not up and running yet, but they're working hard. We have a lot of questions. We have a lot of things that still have to be done. It is only really the second day after the storm stopped, so they're promising us a guarantee of what kind of restoration and how long it's going to take the restoration by tomorrow. That they'll tell us how long it is. You know, they're still on that, trying to get everybody safe. We're seeing, and I was just in Trumbull, we still need a lot of work to be done. We know we had a lot of work it has to be done here in Fairfield. We're going to have to keep them moving, and they're bringing more people in, so that's what we're excited about. More people are coming in from other states to come down and help us out.
Has the state, or will it, apply for FEMA money?
Oh, absolutely. We've been already approved for that, and all the counties on the bottom part of the state have been approved. We will be taking care of that so that people can start claiming the money.
And as you can see, if you just take a look to our back here, our actually Marine unit is taking 2 representatives from FEMA currently around to assess the damage. Coincidentally enough, as you asked, we do have FEMA boots on the ground in the town of Fairfield already beginning the assessment, and we're certainly pleased that they came here so quickly. It shows the devastation that we suffered, because they're here, the resources are here, the state's here, certainly the Lieutenant Governor being here shows that Fairfield is not being forgotten. Our emergency crews are working, FEMA's working. We certainly hope to restore all this.
And because of the thing signed off by the President, we will be able to get that money faster.
Any concern about not getting enough with 2 neighboring states? So.
Oh no, we're getting everything. You know, I can tell you that the President was on the phone with the utility companies. He's been on the phone with. He's I know in New Jersey now. But we're having a lot of help from, it didn't matter, they're not, no, they need more help because it's a bigger state, but they're concentrating on giving us the help that we need to. We thank the federal government for their help.
From what you've seen so far, what towns in particular needs more help?
Well, Fairfield is one of the top ones, that's for sure, in the state. You know, UI, you have to understand, UI has been hit the hardest. In a very small area because you're right near the shoreline. So a lot of the towns are really in bad shape. You know, I mean, with Trumbull and Fairfield, they're in bad shape. And I know I'm heading out to Milford now, and they're really in bad shape. So it's not which towns are worse. It's all the towns need the help, and that's what we got to do now.
Lieutenant Governor, just real quickly, we were talking about the house that was floating. It is now coming around the corner. You see just the roof above the water line.
Oh, wow.
That's been going back and forth in this creek.
This is impacted by the time.
Well, no, they
Okay. I didn't want,
No.
I didn't want anybody to say no to you.
No.
I'll answer the question. That's amazing.